Gravity. It's the unseen force we rarely consider, yet it shapes our existence in profound ways. This fundamental force of nature keeps our feet planted firmly on the ground. It's why a ball thrown into the air returns to Earth. Gravity dictates the motion of planets around the sun, holding celestial bodies in a delicate cosmic dance. Without it, our universe would be unrecognizable. Gravity's influence extends far beyond simply keeping our world from falling apart. It's the reason our planet maintains its atmosphere, providing us with the life-giving air we breathe. Gravity keeps our oceans from drifting into space. It's a fundamental building block of the universe as we know it. But what if, for a moment, we imagine the unimaginable? What if gravity suddenly ceased to exist? What would happen to our planet, our solar system, and ourselves if this invisible force were to disappear? Let's embark on a thought experiment to explore the implications of a world without gravity. Imagine a day like any other. The sun shines, birds sing, and life unfolds as usual. Then, in an instant, everything changes. Gravity, the force that has governed our world since its inception, vanishes without a trace. The immediate consequences would be nothing short of catastrophic. Objects not secured to the ground would begin to float effortlessly into the air. Cars, buildings, people, everything would lose its connection to Earth. Imagine looking out your window to see houses, animals, and even your neighbors drifting skyward. This sudden loss of gravity wouldn't just be a bizarre spectacle, it would be incredibly dangerous. Earth's rotation would send these airborne objects hurtling sideways at incredible speeds. Collisions would be inevitable, turning everyday objects into deadly projectiles. As chaos reigns on the surface, even more dramatic changes would be unfolding around our planet. Earth's atmosphere, no longer held in place by gravity, would begin to dissipate into the vacuum of space. The air we breathe, our protective shield against harmful radiation, would slowly bleed away. Simultaneously, our oceans, seas, and rivers would obey the same laws of physics. No longer tethered to Earth, massive waves of water would rise into the sky, forming giant floating orbs of liquid. These immense water bodies would drift further and further away, leaving behind a parched and barren landscape. Within a day, Earth, once a vibrant blue planet teeming with life, would transform into a desolate wasteland. The absence of gravity would have significant consequences for Earth's very structure. Gravity is crucial in maintaining the planet's spherical shape. Without this inward pull, the centrifugal force of Earth's rotation would cause the planet to bulge at the equator and flatten at the poles. Over time, the planet would lose its cohesive shape, eventually breaking apart into smaller fragments. These fragments, no longer held in orbit, would scatter across the solar system, remnants of a world lost to the absence of gravity. Section 5. Human bodies in crisis. The human body, finely tuned by evolution to function within Earth's gravitational field, would face a myriad of challenges in a gravity-free environment. Without gravity's constant pull, our muscles and bones, no longer needed to support our weight, would begin to atrophy. Bones would weaken, becoming brittle and prone to fractures. Muscles would lose mass, making even the simplest tasks incredibly difficult. The inner ear, responsible for our sense of balance, would be thrown into disarray. Dizziness and nausea would become the norm, making it challenging to coordinate movement or even stand upright. Section 6. The sun's reign supreme. While the effects on Earth would be catastrophic, the consequences of a gravity-free universe would extend far beyond our planet. The sun, our local star, relies on a delicate balance between gravity and the outward pressure generated by nuclear fusion in its core. Without gravity's inward pull, the sun's immense internal pressure would be free to expand unchecked. The sun would swell dramatically, engulfing the inner planets, including Mercury, Venus, and likely even Earth, in a fiery demise. Our solar system, once a beacon of order and predictability, would descend into chaos. Section 7. A universe in disarray. The disappearance of gravity wouldn't be confined to our solar system. Its effects would ripple across the cosmos, disrupting the intricate dance of celestial objects throughout the universe. Stars would be torn from their galaxies, planets would be flung from their orbits, and black holes, once anchored by gravity's immense pull, would roam freely. The universe, once governed by the laws of physics and held together by gravity's invisible hand, would become a chaotic and unpredictable place, devoid of the structures that give rise to stars, planets, and ultimately, life itself. Section 8. Gravity's enduring embrace. It is important to remember that the scenario we've explored is highly improbable. Gravity is a fundamental force of nature, and its sudden disappearance is unlikely. However, this thought experiment serves as a powerful reminder of the crucial role gravity plays in our universe. Gravity is the silent architect of our cosmos, shaping everything from the largest galaxies to the smallest particles. It dictates the orbits of planets, the life cycle of stars, and the very existence of the ground beneath our feet. While we may take it for granted, gravity is an invisible force that shapes our reality in profound and often underappreciated ways. Section 9. Pondering the imponderable. As we conclude our journey into a world without gravity, we are left with a sense of awe and wonder at the intricate workings of our universe. The laws of physics, often taken for granted, orchestrate a delicate balance that makes life possible. Next time you feel the ground beneath your feet or gaze up at the stars in the night sky, take a moment to appreciate the invisible force that holds it all together. Gravity, the silent guardian of our cosmos.